Hi YouTube, hi again. Oh my goodness, too many YouTube video. You guys are gonna get sick of me. How's it going? I hope that you guys are doing well. Yesterday, we were blessed with the Not Cry character reveal, and Genshin decided to strike back again for some reason. They are absolutely feeding us these days because we are already getting the Not Cry map reveal that you might have missed because they didn't make a video about it. They just made a little like Twitter post with a link and to get 40 primo. So yeah, go on it. Don't forget to do that. But yeah, today we're gonna go ahead and look at it together. There is a lot of stuff to discover on the new map. So let's get started on it and let's analyze it together. I'm so excited, really. All right, so we have the whole like video at the beginning that we already went through yesterday, so I don't think we need to go back through it, but we can now analyze the whole region. Oh my goodness, I'm so excited. So, first region, Paha Isle, where the Fatui assemble. One thing that came up to mind when I see that was like the whole, traveler getting there through a spaceship. You know what I mean? This is really giving spaceship in my opinion, or is it just me? Inazuma vibe. It's also kind of giving this like Inazuma Island, you're right. I feel like we will be able to see more about the whole spaceship that the traveler came in. Yes, same. I thought it was the spaceship. Maybe it is. Maybe there is a link to it. And then maybe the whole like keeping the key or giving the key, choices that we had to do might be linked to something with this. I don't know. But it's very, very pretty, I will say. I really like the design. That's probably where Sandrone is. Yeah, I think what we saw from Sandrone, like the place that she was in, I think it is related to this. Also, it literally says where the Fatui assemble. So, all right, next up is Blue Amber Lake. That's so pretty. I really like the mix of like very fairy looking elements with this type of like steampunk. I really, really like it. It's so pretty. And it kind of gives like a whale? I don't know. This is really giving like a whale design. That's pretty. Wait, was there also? Yeah, there was also here. Ooh, that's really cool. Next, Nasha Town. Oh my goodness. Yeah, that's the place that they were talking about. They revealed the name of this place a long time ago, the Nasha Town thingy. Oh my god, Floor Explorer, yeah, wow. The tech really gives like the whole like mech that we can see in Fontaine, but like it's super pretty. Do you guys think this is gonna be like the main region or something? Bellow Box Underground City looking. Yes, that's the vibe I was getting. I was just like, this reminds me of another gacha game, but I couldn't point which one it was or what region it was. Ooh, Lempo Isle, cute, very cute. I feel like this is giving Rune Guard. I don't know, maybe it's just me. What else? Ooh, cute. That's very, very cute. I think that's where the, Oda girl is from. I don't know, it's kind of like giving the same vibe than her. Next up is, this is from, this is Loma. And this is the thing that we saw, the teeny first map reveal that we got. It was this, Hiisi Island, Remnants of the Moonlit World. Oh my god, this is so Enkanomiya coded. That's so pretty. Isn't that where Varka was sharpening his claymore here? Maybe. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, that's definitely where Loma is from. It's so pretty. I feel like this is probably my favorite place so far out of all of them. Like the whole Enkanomiya vibe, it's crazy. It's so beautiful. So yeah, here we have all the description. Okay, look. There's like little transportation thingy here. I guess it just transport boxes. I don't know. Under the ancient moonlight, the Palace Star banner cast a shadow as vast and solemn as the Netherlands. In the newly established if I mispronounced, Kuvaki Experimental Design Bureau, countless mechanisms churn and wear at all hours of night and day. What rebuilds design does the Forge Amerdol tender seal. Even their own soldiers stand in the ignorance, blind as the anvil. Ooh. The forces of the Jaya encroach like the winter, and Fatui Surgeon raised aloft flags up their Arbinger. Yeah, what are they doing? And that's Columbina, right? Is it just me? This is Columbina, right? Oh my god, what are they gonna do with her? The idol of the new moon, carved by the silence of the far north, now lie caged in a prison of steel. Wait, whoa, 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 whoa. 2 seconds. Okay, The idol of the new moon, is that Columbina? Is the idol of the new moon that is in a prison of steel? Or am I completely missing the point right now? Because that looks some sort of like bubble prison. That could be the prison of steel they're talking about. Maybe she's a vessel for a new moon. Maybe she is. Maybe Columbina is the vessel of the new moon. Hiisi Island, remnants of the moonlit world. The remnant of the foremost still dwell among the ashen woods and tundras. Their golden city has long since turned to ash. Their distant ancestral homeland consumed by the court of creation. Yet those proud descendant light primordial lanterns against the pitch darkness of a withering tide, spinning distant ancient hymn, praying for the new moon's protection. The new moon protection. So those, like, this is the remnants of the far north, and they're saying that they're the one carved by the scion of the far north. Okay, so they started praying to some sort of like new god, which could be Columbina. It is very different. This one and this one are really different. Like the whole like way that they're like the whole posture is the same, but this one really looks like, you know, a worship thingy, while this one really looks like a prison. I guess Columbina is something special like Archon or the Traveler, like from outside of Teyvat. That's why not Krai will capture her and put her on the steel cage. In my opinion, Columbina was not kidnapped, but was part of the plan all along, and maybe she's the one that accepted to do that. So Columbina could be worshipped by these people by adoration, or by like she's looking like an angel or something. I thought the steel cage statue was the Fatui's version. Yeah, I think this is the Fatui's version of the statue of the seven, and this right here is the you know, worshipper of the moon, like the worshipper of the moon. So she would be the new moon. For 5 centuries, generation of moon chanter have followed the commandment left by the first leader of the frost moon scion, guiding their devotees to uphold benevolence and faith, striving to avoid conflict with outsider at all costs. Yet with the arrival of Tui, the scions long held tranquility, and their endless supplication to their goddess may now give way to creeping twilight gloom. Their endless supplication to their goddess. Okay, that's interesting. I think she's gonna be the version of the Archon. You know, she's gonna be like what's we could consider the Archon of Not Krai. But wait. Okay, this is, I'm like digging far into memories of theory about that. But wasn't Columbina supposed to have a link to the silly in Teyvat? Tell me. Maybe I'm like digging through memory that don't exist. I have no clue. She is. Yeah, she has a link to the Seelie. So maybe she comes from, she's like a descendant of the Seelie. And she's the first. Yeah. Seelies used to be angel. Yeah, that was the whole thing about them being angel and stuff. So maybe she's the only survivor that didn't turn into a Seelie or something. Nasha Town. Illusion of revelry for explorer. No matter where you're from, no matter where you stand in society, and no matter how much more you have to your name, this is in paradise for those whose hearts are filled with hope. Riches, lies, schemes, and sincerity surge beneath the stem kilt of raucous laughter. Laugh. As Not Krai most prosperous trading port, first lesson you come and learn here is always the same. Keep your mora close to your chat. So be careful of pickpocket, I think. The presence of the abyss grow well like everywhere. The pitch dark withering tide whisper amidst the silence of frigid night, awaiting its moment to rend the ever thinning veil and devour those fell so whole. In the shadow where rules cannot reach, even death is no respite from torments. Wow, she's so pretty. In the age where the 7 lights of the firmament are not yet shown upon the land, the now nameless ruler raised the heavenly moon to govern the cyclical tides of the world in their stead. Is she the now nameless ruler? The remnant that failed to become a moon slumber in the vast sea, only to become at last the refugee of the exiles of the far north. Neither the withering tide of darkness, nor the mad monk who spoke in strange tongue could break this land's spine. Yet now, beneath the new moon, calamity stirs once more to drown the world in its mouth. Wow. Oh, Bye. Cute. Okay, wow. And so yeah, when you finish it, you can see all of it. Well, that was really something. The gnosis behind the statue though. The gnosis. You see gnosis? Wait! What we see in the back right here. Isn't that like a not Krai's version of an Oculus? This thing. So pretty. I cannot zoom. Wait, how do we zoom? But yeah, this right here looks like an Oculus. Definitely. It might be. It is very pretty. I'm excited to see more about it. Yesterday we were talking about how Columbina might just be the Archon of not Krai in like the role itself. And this really confirms our theory. She is gonna be the Archon of not Krai, definitely. Like in a way, I think she is gonna be the vessel of the new moon, and she's currently in some sort of like prison of steel. And even when we see her right now, it really looks like she in this like other world. Like when we saw her in the trailer, she really looked like she was in this other type of world thingy, like this whole place right here. It doesn't look like it's directly in Not Krai, you know? That is definitely something. I'm super excited about what like Not Krai is going to be about. And I guess the first region we'll get into is probably here, in my opinion, because there is this region, and I think Loma is going to be the first person we're going to meet. Will that be the Cryo Oculus? I'm pretty sure it will. I think the statue there, just by looking at what the statue is with Columbina, I don't think it's going to be a Cryoculus. I'm pretty sure it's going to be another type of like collectible that will probably not be called an Oculus, and that will probably be like moon remnants. Columbinoculus. A Columbinoculus. I love that name. Oh my goodness. That's how I'm gonna call it. I don't care how they call it. A Columbinoculus. That's the Columbinoculus. It will probably be like the one we collect in Shenyu Valley. Exactly. So now what will Traveler gonna be for the next power? Do you guys think we're gonna get a new power? I don't know. It would be cool if we do. That was something. We definitely learned a lot from this, which is very, very, very exciting. I'm very excited to see more about Not Krai, and see all the theory that will come up with it, because I feel like this is really giving us more like info on what Not Krai is gonna be about. This is a pretty big like lore drop.